And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Brentford taking on Manchester United.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Well, when you have the best defensive record in the league, it's a sign of genuine togetherness, and that's what United keep on showing, Stuart.
Well, they've been so hard to break down this season, and key to that has been the centre-back combinations. They've looked so assured, they've been excellent right from the start.
And here's the starting 11 for Brentford.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre-forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
And here's the lineup for Manchester United. Matthijs de Ligt plays alongside Harry Maguire in central defence. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. And the match begins. He's going forward well here. Mount. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Jensen. Decent position. It's opening up for them. Mopping up defensively. For more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Yes, the problem seems to be in that last challenge, he took a massive blow to his upper thigh. He's struggling at the moment, but hasn't asked to come off.
Cheers, Jeff. Roorsleb with it. And he keeps going. Cross blocked. De Jong. A really sumptuous ball. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. Jensen. Still passing it around with authority. Struggling to keep the ball. Delightful pass. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Well, he must proceed with great care. Could easily have been cautioned. Well, the free kick lacking just a little bit of guile. Bodies forward and the break looks on. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Mount. Intercepting it intelligently. Well, let's get more details on the injury situation from our pitchside reporter, Jeff Shreves.
It seems to be a slight problem with his calf, but he hasn't asked to come off yet.
Cheers, Jeff. Well, the attack looks promising. Disappointing pass. Well, news coming through that the referee has pointed to the spot in one of the other matches. With the details, here's Alex.
Well, it was Spurs that were awarded the penalty. The keeper went the right way, but the power in the strike, no goalkeeper would get that one. It's now 1-0 with 31 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Well, that header was never going to be problematic for the goalkeeper.
Well, those stats aren't great reading, are they? Neither side is playing with any fluency so far, and as a result, we've seen a pretty dull game. It has to get better.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he open them up here? That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
And over it comes. Brilliantly blocked. Damsgaard. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Good looking ball, there could be a chance now. So half time here, and a story of two teams matching each other in terms of the scoreline. How about your assessment of United?
Well, it might not be great viewing, but you have to admire their defensive setup. They must do so much work on the training ground to be this organised. Now they need to find that spark going forward if they're to claim a win here.
Can he open them up here? So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Rodrigues. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. After the foul, a chance to contemplate what is next, and perhaps a goal from this free kick. Well, when you endanger the safety of your opponent with a challenge, you're going to be sent off. It's that simple.
Yeah, what was he thinking? That's a definite red card. The referee had no option.
An exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
Well, let's see this again, because that's a fantastic bit of technique. To get that much movement and accuracy on the strike needs the perfect contact on the ball, and he's certainly got that. What a free kick that is.
Action underway once more. Let's see if United have the wherewithal to square the game. De Jong. Well, Barcelona have been very busy on the transfer front. The contract situation ironed out, and he could be available very soon, Stuart.
Well, that's about £55 million. I would say it's a good deal for everyone, particularly the player, who can now show what a great talent he really is.
Well, not giving him any breathing room. Excellent refereeing, advantage in operation. Given away by Manchester United. And providing width. Janelt. Damsgaard. Can they make one of these passes count? Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Yep, the problem there is actually his upper thigh. He took a heavy blow.
Surely the equaliser. Oh, he's missed it.
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
And time for the change now.
Well, the stats show us that the hosts haven't had that much of the ball, but they've certainly shown an ability to counter-attack when they win it back. I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Well, you've got to classify that as a poor attempt. A long way wide. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. A good and fair challenge. Jensen. An attack full of promise. An alert piece of defending.
Happy birthday to the truest football player, Bodie Jeffries. Happy birthday from all your friends and family.
Just 15 minutes remaining. Well, the second half is drawing to a close, and the story is an imperfect one for United, Stuart.
Well, they've certainly lacked a goal threat up to this point. There's been little invention, no real combination play around
Oh,
the
they might
box.
score here, Stuart. Ball is loose. Can he find the angle? Well, possibilities in the centre. He might yet finish, but quick thinking defensively. Ansu Fati. The clock is against Manchester United here, but their dreams remain alive. This could be the equaliser. Now can they counter clinically? But they could run onto it here. And that is defending of the highest order. They all know their roles as they apply the pressure. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Well, it wasn't all that far off the target.
Well, you're absolutely right. That was close, but the game is still very much in the balance here.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. An incisive pass. Defended well. And the referee blows for full time. The big headline here, defeat for United. Your assessment of the game?
Well, Derek, the fans are right to expect more. The tempo of their passing was too slow. They were second to the ball too many times and were beaten by the better side today.
Can he open them up here? That's great goalkeeping.
Well, what a save that is. He was so alert there.
Well, when you endanger the safety of your opponent with a challenge, you're going to be... Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection! Oh, he's missed it!
Well, he'll be very disappointed with that. He should be scoring from there.
You've got to classify that as a poor attempt. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Well, it wasn't all that far off the target.
Well, you're absolutely right. That was close, but the game is still very much in the balance here.